Future Nurse will help nursing to imagine what the future of our profession looks like. Part of that is about being digital or digitally enabled. Part of that is about how we think differently about our whole workforce and the way we're structured to be set up to be nurses of the future. We need to make sure we're at the table for that, and Future Nurse are really helping.
Having this opportunity to network with leaders across the NHS, across the UK, is crucial in being able to think about how we do things differently, how we share our experiences, and how we share opportunities for the future.
It's making us think, it's putting us in the room with some of our tech suppliers, and actually they're listening to us from that nursing, midwife, AHP background, rather than tech suppliers sort of going to our chief digital information officers, our chief clinical information officers. It's actually really nice that they're listening to us as nurses, and it's not just that very high-tech stuff, it's actually really practical, useful tech, things that are going to help us do our work.
How can technology providers provide solutions if we don't really understand what the challenges nurses are facing? And likewise, how can nurses make good decisions about what they're going to deploy and what they're going to use if they're not working hand in hand with technology providers to not just shape it, but really understand everything that's available?
This conversation is so important and so needed, yet their opportunity to do this is so sparse. Like, when else do we get tech providers and nurses in the same room together to have these conversations? I just think it's so important, and I think this is what Future Nurse does so amazingly, is gets really committed, driven and innovative-minded nurses working with tech providers. Then I think this is where the magic happens.
Organisations like Future Nurse play a really key role in supporting the conversations that we all need to be having around not just where nursing needs to change today, but where it needs to change going forward 1, 5, 10 years in the future.
The connection that we've now got as the Queen's Institute of Community Nursing, working really closely and collaborating with Future Nurse, I think is really important for the future. I think bringing our tech partners into this is really critical, particularly around some of the community stuff and that shift from analogue to digital. I think that's where we need to be.
Future Nurse organisation has got an absolutely essential role to play in creating a space for nurses to come together and influence the digital agenda going forward across NHS England. We're a huge workforce, we're really passionate about what we do, but we do lag behind in terms of digital, and I think we need to be around the table, and Future Nurse can help us to do that.